What if I were to tell you that your entire life could change in just 1 year? Well, mine has, but I'm barely getting started. Before anything else, I should probably tell you guys why I have these goals and ambitions set out for myself. And it's not because I come from a super poor family. I don't come from an extremely wealthy family either. But I don't have one of those sad rags to riches bag stories. This is simply a me versus me thing, and it's for me to prove myself right, because ever since I was young, I always knew that I was meant for more and that I was meant to dominate. And whatever it is that I was going to do, I always wanted to be the best. Whenever I was on the soccer field, I always wanted to be the best. I wasn't, but I always wanted to be the best. And now that I have found something that I actually enjoy a lot more and something that I am actually pretty good at, I have realized that I have a chance to become one of the best in this game. So that's simply it. I just want to become the best. It's a me versus me thing. Of course, there are other people out there who are in competition with me, but at the end of the day, it's a me versus me battle. That's really just to prove myself right and to become the best. I don't have anything else. Of course, my family and God, but at the end of the day, I don't want to lie and say that I'm doing this for somebody else when at the end of the day, this is for me. And that's the main person who I'm doing this for. Well, it's been a crazy year so far, and I don't even know where to begin. I graduated high school about 4 or 5 months ago. My life has shifted these last couple of months. It all started when I was invited to Rebel Capitalist Live by George Gaiman and by a good buddy of mine. And it's been uphill from there. Of course, I've had my bumps and not everything has been perfect. My life has changed so much these last couple of months, and I'm eternally grateful, and I owe it all to God. But I am nowhere near where I want to be, and I'm barely getting started. So if you guys don't know, I'm barely getting started in content, and I'm trying to really understand what it takes to make a good YouTube video. And so far, I feel like I've been doing a pretty decent job. I started about 30 days ago in this 30-day YouTube challenge, and I have improved drastically. At least for my opinion, I feel like my videos have improved a lot. But this is only the beginning, and I feel like I'm not at the point where I want to be selling this. So I'm going to be going down the path of selling nurturing systems. And when I say nurturing systems, it's because I have a past experience in building out automation and systems for lawyers, construction companies, for myself. So I have done this before, and I had a couple of clients, but I decided to drop that to chase this ambition because a buddy of mine, the same guy who invited me to Rebel Capitalist, told me that if I could understand content, then I had a chance to join his team. So that's what I've been doing. But I decided that I want to make money. And since I don't really have any source of income right now, I have a plan to be getting $100,000 a month by next year, and I feel like it's a pretty solid plan. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that, but that's my monetary goal by next year, $100,000 a month, which I actually think I'm undervaluating myself, but we'll see what happens. But I can promise you this, that if I can sell that, and on top of that, I'm working with Josh and I'm helping them with their personal brands, I'm going to be making a fuckload of money. But it really all starts with your skill set. So for now, my skills have improved drastically, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be with my skills either. So that's monetary wise and business wise, $100,000 a month selling nurturing systems and helping businesses with their personal brands and content strategy. With my brand, I feel like I've been doing a pretty decent job. I have Instagram, TikTok, X, and YouTube up and running. I have a pretty decent system for all of those that is sustainable and doesn't take too much time. So I feel like I'm going to be keeping that up. I do plan on posting, because this is my last video for the 30-day challenge. I do plan on posting about twice or once a week. Depends on how much time building up my business back up takes, because I still want to be, in the game of YouTube, since that's where a lot of the money's going to be, because people will pay tons of money for their personal brands. So depends, not sure how much I'm gonna be posting, but I do still plan on posting at least once a week for the minimum. For my TikTok and my Instagram, I've been posting pretty consistently, about once every day, Monday through Friday, and X I post 3 times daily, and that's pretty sustainable because I don't really put too much editing or too much emphasis on those videos. They're really just raw talking head videos and me just providing value. So that's that for now. I do plan on hitting 100,000 on all of my platforms by next year. Yeah, I know it might seem pretty unreachable, but trust me, as things progress and as I travel, because I do plan on going to Colombia next summer for the entire summer, I'm going to be shooting some badass content there, and just hanging around people who are much better than me at what it is that I do is going to take me to the next level. So I'm extremely excited for that. So 100,000 on all platforms at the minimum. But the thing that I'm most excited about is to be around killers. And when I mean killers, I mean killers. Some of these entrepreneurs that I have seen and that I have had the opportunity to be around are absolutely deadly at everything that they do. Businesses making over $1 million a a month, businesses making $10 million a month, businesses that are barely starting but are absolutely just scaling to the next level. Some of these people that I know are crazy. I know these two brothers who are good friends of mine who were in a similar position to me, that they were barely starting and they were getting some money, but not at the level where they wanted to be. And they just hit their first $30,000 a month, and they are on their way by next year to hit $1 million a month. They showed me their systems a couple of days ago, and they are fucking crazy. So I am looking forward heavily on being around these people. I am going to Scotland in a couple of weeks, so I am extremely excited for that as well. I'm going to be around Josh, PJ, some incredible entrepreneurs, so I am extremely excited. Those are the main declarations for my personal brand, business, monetary wise, and team. But some other personal ones, I want to be a lot closer to God. I feel like my relationship with Christ has improved drastically, but I still feel like there's more room to improve. I want to be in much better shape. I am in the best shape of my life, and I feel the best that I've ever felt. You can go back to my older videos about a year ago. No, less, about like a couple months ago, and you could see how tired I always was and how groggy I was. And I might look a little bit better in those videos, but I was extremely skinny and I was always tired. And right now I feel amazing. I feel great. And it all comes down to the diet. So be in much better shape, be closer to God, and just overall be a better person, donate. And I just want to improve myself, because that is what I feel like God has put us on this earth to do, to improve ourselves to the highest degree and to show him what it is that our true potential is, and basically just maximize the most out of our lives. So that is my 1 year manifesto. And when I say manifesto, these aren't like goals, these are declarations and these are policies that I'm going to be putting in place. And these are things that I know are going to happen. So it's like these are dreams of mine, these are things that I maybe might happen, but these are things that I know are going to happen. So I guess it's just a matter of time, and I know I'll do it with enough action and enough preparation. There will be luck. Of course, opportunity takes place, but opportunity isn't something that I can control. And I know that as long as I put the reps in and as long as I work my ass off, the opportunities will present themselves. And whenever opportunity and preparation and action meet, that is where luck is created. So it's just a matter of time before everything goes my way.